Take the exit. Turn right into the drive-thru.
Nope, I'm making dinner tonight.
You don't have time. Josh has practice.
Oh, that's right. I'll just get a salad.
And fries?
No, just the salad.
But salad cancels fries.
Salad only.
Fries.
Salad.
Fries.
Food noise isn't fair, but Mochi Health is. The affordable GLP-1 source that puts you on the road to successful weight loss.
Hey, can I get the...
Fries.
Salad. Sorry.
Learn more at joinmochi.com. Mochi members have access to licensed physicians and nutritionists. Results may vary.
Every team, every topic, everywhere. This is Believe.
Welcome to Short Shifts on the Hockey Think Tank podcast. We drop 2 of these every single week, 10-minute eps. Toph has no idea what I'm going to ask him. Only I do. It's a fun ride inside my brain. Toph, want to talk about if your player loses their confidence or is not having a ton of fun going to the rink, things like that, and you're the parent, not the coach, you're the parent. What are some things that you would be doing right away to try and help your player through a hard time?
As a parent?
As a parent. Okay.
Well, first of all, I'm gonna ask you a question. This doesn't relate to this question. Well, what percentage of time do you actually have a topic before we get on the call and before you need to do this versus
at least 94? At least 94% of the time. Really? I thought of this one. I actually thought of this one yesterday because I gave a speech to my youngest group last night. We did our diaphragmatic breathing. I took them through gratitude, which we do every day, single day in the gym. And because of deload week, we had more time. So I stopped and I talked to them about the importance of down regulating, also gratitude, and how important that is, because that group is all midget players, 15s, 16s, and 18s. And I told them, every single guy I know that's ever trained with me or I ever played with or I've ever talked to that played hockey went through hard times in juniors. So I want you guys to know that you're going to go through some hard times over the next couple of years, and little details like practicing gratitude every day will help you get through those hard days, because you don't want to bring the rink home with you when the rink isn't loving you at the moment. And there's going to be days when you're a rookie in juniors where you're going to get healthy scratched, or you have a bad practice, or coach is up your hoop, like it's going to happen. I don't care who you are. So you need to be able to learn things you can do to get yourself in the right frame of mind or whatever to come to the rink the next day fresh and things like that. So I thought about this one last night, actually, because as me having a kid, I was like, whether my daughter's playing hockey or any other sport, like, what are some things that I can do to help her through those times? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
you're going to be a parent coming up pretty soon.
Heard baby girl's heartbeat an hour ago, man. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Was that the first time you heard the heartbeat?
Second time, but we recorded a video and you can hear it on the video. So Kylie watched it. Kylie watched it the whole way home from the hospital. Just that sounds pretty cool. Yeah,
Love that. Cool. Okay. I have a few things. So first thing is, I think every kid is different in how you approach them. Right. So like, there's going to be some kids that are like, Mom, Dad, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Okay. And then your kid better than anybody. So navigating that situation. So I guess my first answer to that question is it depends, because every kid needs something different. And I want to preface that because this is not a one size fits all solution. Every kid is different. Having said that, one thing that I would say is I would normalize it in a way where, hey, you're not going to go through your whole career at confidence at 100. There's no chance. Like, not even the best players in the world, their confidence ebbs and flows based on a lot of different things. So what you're feeling right now is normal, and it's something that you can potentially get out of. Right. So like normalizing it in a way and saying that like, this is a part of the process. This is a part of the journey. I think another thing is talking to your kids about like, you don't just have confidence or not have confidence. It's a spectrum. You have more confidence or you have less confidence. It's not, I have 100% or zero. And so then talking about how can we help to, what is it? And ask questions if your kid allows. I can imagine some mom or dad that has a 13-year-old boy listening to this right now being like, my kid ain't going to share anything with me. There's no chance, but if the door gets opened where you can talk about it, I would ask questions rather than saying you need to do this, this, and this to gain your confidence back. Ask them questions that can maybe lead them to a specific place where they're reflecting on how they can get it back. You know what I mean by that?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I like you saying that too, because sometimes I think parents think they need to like talk about the specific situation and stuff. Whereas like a 20,000 foot view of talking about, you're going to go through hard things in life. I always say, do you guys think Sidney Crosby never had a bad day or a bad week? Okay. Best player probably of all time in my eyes. Or Gretzky. He had bad days. He had bad weeks. So why do you think at 14, that you're just going to have every day a good day, and 20,000 foot view it. Proceed.
Proceed with the Borophil. So yeah, I think like talking to them about confidence being on a spectrum and asking them, hey, like, what are some, like, what is it, right? Like, what is it that's killing your confidence right now? Is it because you haven't scored in 10 games? Is it because the coach is all over you? Is it because whatever, X, Y, and Z? Just kind of ask them, hey, like, what is it that's kind of keeping you down right now? And then after that, ask questions that pertain to what their answers were. And again, kind of lead them in a discussion rather than, hey, like you need to be doing X, Y, and Z to do it. And then just talking about ways, okay, like how, like if this confidence thing is on a spectrum, what are some ways that we can potentially get it back? How can you earn that confidence? And like, hey, ask like, what are you doing to get out of this funk? And they might not have an answer. And okay, well, maybe let's come up with a plan, because confidence, if you've listened to Topher or Jeff, it's something that you earn. All right. So how can we earn that confidence back? How can we earn the trust in the coach back? Whatever the problem, whatever the specific situation arises. Okay. Well, I haven't scored in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. All right. Well, hey, let's shoot $100 down in the basement every day this week. Me and you, let's go do it. Let's go shoot $100. Or, hey, let's do 100 push-ups before you go to bed. And maybe I'll do it with you. I want to get a little bit more yoked as well. And so, helping them to put together a little bit of a plan on how to do some of the small daily habits that can help them to get out of their little rut. I think that can help too. So I've talked a lot here. I would love to hear what your thoughts are.
I love the reminding them that confidence is earned. I would constantly go back to like, what are your goals in hockey? Okay, those are your goals. You want to get a scholarship, or you want to play juniors. You want to play most kids are going to say, I want to play in the NHL, right? And then, okay, are you playing in the NHL tomorrow? No. Okay, so we've got to build up to get there. You don't need to be perfect today. All right. What you need to do is work hard, win the day, and enjoy the work. And then I like showing on a piece of paper or drawing with a marker on a board. Like we just need you to do this today to be good. And then that's going to build a little bit of confidence. And that's like taking the stairs. It's next step up is tomorrow. Let's do that same thing. And if you got a little bit better, you took a step and took a step and took a step. And I promise you that if you keep making these small steps, all of a sudden in a month, you're going to look back and that's where you were. And then 2 months from now, you're going to look back and you were way down there. And it's just every day making sure that you're doing the right things to get better, which builds confidence. So even if you're not having your best day today, by putting in the work, you're working to have your best day tomorrow, the next day, and 6 months from now. And if your goal is what you just told me, whatever they told you, we just need you to be really good then. So right now we're just building. So every day, just build. You don't buy a house and walk in the first day. They got to build it. So right now we're building the house, baby. So put in the door, put in the fireplace. 100 shots is the fireplace. Watching hockey tonight, taking some notes, that's putting in the garage. Like whatever, like just come up with analogies and make sense for however old the player is you're working with, and just remind them too that, and also obviously if they're young, remind them that it's about having fun. It's about having fun
Yeah.
and getting better. Don't worry about anybody else or what little Johnny's doing or how many goals Johnny's scored. Do you love playing hockey? All right. Well, let's get back to having fun, depending
Actually,
on the
with
age
that,
level.
Yeah. Well, with that, so I'm doing a little bit of a project right now where I've reached out to multiple NHL players being like, hey, if you had advice for any kid coming up, what would it be? Any youth hockey player coming up, would it be? And I'll do, because these are the two that are at the top of my phone right now, but these are two US Olympians. And the first one is have fun and smile. My dad said it to me even in my last year playing pro. Always knew to enjoy the game and not take it seriously. Simple and cheesy, but still works. If you love doing something, it will always be fun enough through the ups and the downs. Okay. And then the next one, there's another US Olympian. At the end of the day, they need to have fun and enjoy the game. If they are doing that, they will want to be better at the rink and they'll want to get better. Like, there you go. Okay. Time's up.
Time's up. Share the show.
Have fun.
If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.